Narcissists need to manipulate other people. They often create elaborate plans to manipulate unsuspecting people or create emotional punching bags out of them. Their personality disorder makes them different from other people, which goes against what we know is the correct way to act. The narcissist may do whatever it takes to get their supply of people they can abuse and control and get you to lower your guard in a long con. Today, we will look at 10 examples of dark psychology manipulation techniques that narcissists use to control people. These are often hard to catch, but there are red flags you can keep an eye out for to keep yourself and your mind safe. 1. Find your weak spots. What you need to know first and foremost is that the narcissist wants to see if you're their ideal victim. Do you have clear established boundaries? Will you let their red flags slide? Are you the perfect pushover for their plans to dominate? Are you weak enough to be abused easily? Your weak spots are gold mines for a narcissist. They'll test you to find out if you have a strong mind or push your boundaries to see if they can get through. Finding out your weak spots will be the first priority for the narcissist you're dealing with. This can be the red flag that gets you out of there early on with strong enough boundaries and a keen eye. 2. Gaining your trust. If the narcissist sees you have weak points, they'll move on to the next course of action. They'll work on building trust with you. This is where the long con comes in, as this mind game takes months or even years. Most people will fall for this one because the narcissist will do everything in their power to make you think they're amazing. They'll gain the trust of the people around you. They'll learn what you want and mimic it over time before revealing their true colors. 3. Say what you want to hear. Once a narcissist understands you and has gained their trust, they'll work to undermine that. There will be a constant reassurance that they know you, that they'd never hurt you. Hearing things like, "I'll never make you do things you don't want to do," while they have you do something you don't want to do, is crucial to recognize this behavior. They've gotten to know you, and they learn the things that you want to hear so they can better learn to manipulate you. 4. Act like the victim. Often, as a mind game being used to trick you, the narcissist in question will act like a victim. They want to be blameless at all times as they're incapable of self-reflection. Narcissists will always blame others or project their bad behavior onto others. They'll never be the bad guys, and if their bad behavior is called out, then it's the other person who is lying. One point to know is that the narcissist may never accept you as the victim. They can never allow another person to believe that they are the ones suffering, as they're the only ones allowed to be in pain. They wanted to be treated with unwavering loyalty and get special treatment when suffering. 5. Create unreasonable rules. Living with a narcissist will often mean there will be a strict set of rules you're going to live by. There will be no negotiation, as these rules are the final word of the narcissist. They'll set expectations that you'll abide by their rules, and if you don't, it'll cause more problems than you want to deal with. Some of the ways that narcissists will follow through are things like passive-aggressive treatment, anger bursts, frustration, stonewalling, and silent treatments. This forces you to walk on eggshells around your narcissistic abuser, knowing that bringing up lousy behavior could explode in an argument. By this point, you may already implicitly trust the narcissist or believe that they have your best interests at heart, and so these rules are for the best. These rules are often ridiculous and set so that the narcissist can have another method of control over you. 6. Isolate you. Narcissists want you all to themselves. They'll refuse you from meeting your loved ones, often under the guise of your established trust. They'll pitch you against your emotional support, often with comments that paint them in a bad light, because they want to abuse the fact that you're alone with them. If the narcissist makes you reliant on their support, they'll know they'll get away with it because you won't have anyone to turn to. Narcissists like it when you are isolated from others, so no one will believe you when you finally speak up. 7. Instill fear in you. If every disagreement turned into a screaming match, you'd likely try very hard to avoid them. This is the thought process behind the narcissist making you fearful. The narcissist weaponizes fear by making victims worry about their own actions or doubt their decisions along the way. The victim doesn't want to trigger an episode or earn a verbal lashing from the narcissist. This can make a victim more demure or meek and willing to go along with the narcissist to keep the peace. Fear is a powerful weapon of control, commonly used by narcissists to keep their abuse victims under their thumb. 8. Sabotage your self-worth. Narcissists want to attack your self-esteem and make you feel inferior. They want to break your mind so that you're weak enough to be tethered to them for your emotional support. Whenever you express an accomplishment or something you're proud of, the narcissist will do their best to diminish your spotlight and bring you down. They can't stand the idea of anyone else getting attention like that, so they want your accomplishment to seem like not that big of a deal. The same thought process is behind the flirting technique of negging, where a potential partner puts the other person down, hoping that they'll crave the approval by the end of it. This manipulation technique works well if the narcissist or manipulator already has you under their thumb. 9. Find your flaws. This is more of a continuation of the last one, but it's weaponizing your flaws against you. The narcissist may do everything they possibly can to hit you at your lowest moments. Once you trust someone and begin to reveal your insecurities or darkest secrets, the narcissist will keep these as ammunition to hurl back at you. When you least expect it, they'll use this information to tear you down and obliterate your self-esteem. They'll launch it against you in an argument, which can break your resolve and leave you weak. 10. Provoke you. Narcissists want to watch you squirm. It's part of their personality, like a cat poking at their mouse victim. They want to feed off the energy you produce while frustrated and mad, and often love and relish in it. They want to play with you and get you as riled up as humanly possible while you're trapped in their web, and watch as you struggle to defend yourself. Often the best response is no response. If you give the narcissist nothing, they'll be forced to search for their enjoyment elsewhere. Narcissists employ dark psychology every day to get what they want and when they want it. They'll make you worry, feel fearful, and devalue your self-worth in little ways after gaining your trust over time. A narcissist needs clear boundaries to be kept at bay, but if they notice that you aren't willing to give an inch, they won't even try. Fortifying yourself from the beginning and recognizing these red flags for abuse is just one of the ways you can protect your mind from the narcissist's behavior. That's going to be all for today. If you want to see more videos like this on the dark side of psychology, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel with post notifications. This has been Psych 101, and we'll see you next time.